Actually, it started through Yannick, who we were buying our feeds from. And of course, I'd heard of Red MILLS, I'd seen Red MILLS, I've heard a lot of good things about them, but I hadn't tried them yet. And he suggested it, he said, look, they're the best feed around. Would you like to try? And I tried it, really liked it. My horses really liked it. And then we started talking a little bit, and then we started a partnership. And it started small, and it just grew along the years. When I decide the horse feed for my horses, I think priority goes to the horses, so how much they like it, not only like it to eat it, but how their stomachs like it, how their coats look, how do they feel after eating it. I think that's priority for me. And then it goes down, of course, team support management is also very important, because if they can't supply it all over the world, it's going to be difficult when we're traveling all over the world. But priority is how my horses feel, how much they like it, and how comfortable they are with it. So for me, I think it's important that the coats are looking well, that the horses look lively, and that they feel comfortable eating the food, that they don't have ulcers, that they don't feel tight in the stomach also. That's also for me a part of it. When you get on a horse and you feel the first steps they're making under the tack, they're a little bit tight. I'm not saying it's only the feed, but it can be a part of it that they have stomach ulcers or pain on their stomach, you know? So these three elements are really important for me, but it starts with the coat, I guess. You know, you see on the coat the body weight. If the horses are a bit too skinny and they're not really gaining any nutrition, I think you see it by the coat and the body weight. I think nutrition plays a big role into the performance of the horse. It's like us, if you're not well fed, you don't have the energy, your system won't be functioning at its best. So it's very simple, it's the same for a horse. If they're not well fed with the right elements and the right nutritions, they won't perform. So of course that if they have good feed and they can recover quicker, that of course helps them. Sometimes we have shows back to back like Miami, Mexico. You know, you need a lot of nutrition, they lose a lot while traveling, so of course the quicker the recovery, the better it is. I think it's really, really important that we can provide the same feed to the horses consistently all year round, wherever they are, especially even when they're under stressful situations, meaning when they're traveling, they're out of their home, they're not in their comfort zone, they get more stress. That induces a little bit more stress, obviously. So you want to reduce the risk of colics, of more stress. You want to keep it as familiar as possible, and feed is really important for me. Everywhere we've been with our horses, traveled, competed and jumped, Red MILLS was able to provide us with the same feed, and that is something really, really important for me and my horses, that they keep the same consistency all over the world. Performance to me is consistency of performance over a long period. So it's not just performing in one Grand Prix or winning one class or having one good show. I think that's something that's really important, and that is not possible without a big part of that is the right feed and the right nutrition. You know, it's not possible without that. So that's something very important for me. That's for me, performance is consistency at a high level. I really like the Horse Care 10 because my horses like it. It fills them up, it gives them the right amount of energy, but not too much of everything. It's very good on their digestive system. It's high on fiber and low on starch, so I think that's very important for them. My team and groom are very, very important. Again, I truly believe that they're a huge element in the success and taking care of our horses. They spend, let's say, 80% more time with the horses than I do. So Julia, for example, my groom, is amazing. She takes the best care of them. When we also coordinate with some of the Red MILLS staff about the feed and everything, she really follows the plan, you know, bit by bit. And I have to say the communication is great between her and Nia, for example, who helps us with all the planning, with the feeding of the horses. So she's amazing. She spends the most time with them, and she does a great job. My horses mean a lot to me, obviously, because I spend a lot of time producing them. We grow a little bit together, so that's something that it creates a stronger bond. My main group now They're all horses that I got younger, 7, 8, that I've produced up to the top level. So you have a lot of bumps in the road, of course, and that makes you stronger when you get through it. I really have a good bond with my horse. I enjoy spending time with them, even just riding them around, not always the jumping part. Of course, I love jumping, but I think I would say I have a strong bond with my horses.